Right, introducing the players. Oh, first of all, what are we going to call the teams?
We'll go with Team Flightless and Team Spear.
Oh, that's usually what I choose too.
Yeah, well, strongest players, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so for Team Flightless, in on the flank, I believe. Yep, on the bottom flank, we have Flightlessbird. In the red, playing as the Persians. Lucky him, he gets to play as the best 7 Age of Empires.
He is the strongest player on the Team Flightless team, hence
Indeed,
being
he
named
is.
Team Flightless.
And the pocket for Team Flightless. On the far left, we have Briddo playing in the purple as the Mongols. And up in the north, in the northern flank, we have Lugango playing as the Franks and the teal. You can do the other team.
Well, I would, but I'm watching your stream and I can't really see the names.
What? I thought you were in the game.
Well, all right, we'll do it. We'll give it a go. And in grey, opposing Flightless Bird, we'll see a lot of the early action since they're two very good players. Is enemy, and then if we go across to yellow, we have the strongest, the key player in the Spear team, who is of course Spear. And then if we go to the north, to green, we can see Optio, who's also a very strong player, and he'll be versus Legango. So it's actually quite an even starting matchup with Flightless and enemy, and on one flank, and Optio and no, sorry, I've got it completely wrong. Optio,
Yeah.
Legango, and Spear on the same team.
Oh, yeah,
So you,
they are.
so yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
screwed that up
you
too.
did it wrong. Yeah,
I did it
yeah.
wrong.
So,
My bad,
so
guys.
actually, it's quite interesting because we have enemy and Flightless, who are two very strong players,
Are
and
on
we have
the
enemy
same
against
team.
Spear. Sorry, we have Grey, who's enemy,
Yeah.
versus Yellow, who's Spear. That's still going to be quite a good match. Flightless might decide that one over there though. And then on the other flank, we have Purple, who is Briddo,
Yeah.
versus Legango. And Legango is the better player. So we've got, it evens up at the end of the day. And
Indeed.
in the pocket, we've got Optio, who we have seen play some games, and he's been
Optio's a good
quite,
pocket.
yeah, he's quite a talented boomer from what I've seen.
Yeah, Flightless is probably pleased with his pocket, I think. Especially since he's got Persian pocket. That's really nice on a team game.
Is it random sips?
Indeed it is.
Ah, sweet as.
So we have top versus bottom. Players just doing standard Dark Age stuff. Well,
Yeah, I mean, all these.
sorry. I say
I was just
standard
gonna
Dark
say,
Age stuff, but then I don't know. From what we saw last game, I'm not expecting standard from Briddo.
but as I was gonna say, the all the players know this map and they all know how to utilize it in the best possible way.
No, they don't, but
And
they do know the map.
oh yeah, I mean, some players we might question later on, but in the meantime,
Grey is visible on the map. Um, if I down here, you can see it's blackish. But yeah, grey is generally harder to see on the map for some reason. Let's see what each player has for scouting. Flightless Bird just scouting himself a lot.
yeah, Flightless isn't done too much around there. Just getting seeing what he has. Generally
Optio
with
scouting
Flightless,
himself.
what I've noticed is that he doesn't like. This is a bit unusual because normally he just scouts himself real quickly and then he just runs off and finds where his enemy is to get some kind of rush going.
Yeah, but not. He doesn't do that as a pocket. Generally,
Oh
he
yeah,
wants to fast
oh yeah.
castle.
I keep on getting confused from our earlier
Oh right,
explanations. I
yeah.
keep on thinking it's Lugango, uh, Britto, and Flightless on the team.
I thought that would have been more balanced as well, to be honest.
Yeah. Who do you think? Which team do you think has the upper hand? Like, if you're looking at the game before it's been played, would you say Team Flightless is stronger or Spear?
I reckon Team Spare is the stronger team.
Well, I would say Team Flightless has the best player, but overall as a team, I think Spear, Optio, and Lugango are definitely far stronger. Briddo will definitely
Yes.
be the weak link on Flightless's team.
Yes, you're right there.
T-Grudge just noting earlier, yeah, Grey's invisible on the map.
Here's on mine. I can see him fine.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to see on the stream because I'm following that as well. Well, I'm doing a
Okay.
mixture between spectating and following your stream. So we're both
Right.
talking about the same thing. I mean, if you guys want to, and the spectators, if any of you guys want to bring up anything about the game that's happening, we'll be happy to discuss it.
Yes. Also say anything you want within reason in the chat. Enemy scout going down to the town center of Spare. Very nice for Spare. Getting his kill count up, because that's all we really care about in Age of Empires, killing as many things as possible.
If you have a look at Flightless, he's already got 4 farms up, and if you look at Optio, he's already got we can see 7 farms there. So how do you think that's going to impact the game at this stage?
I reckon
Yes.
Do you want farms at this point, or would you much rather still be relying on natural resources?
at this point I would like to have at the most 4 farms, I think, myself.
Yeah.
'Cause he's also got a lot on berries, so I think once he hits castle, he's not. Oh, once he hits feudal, he's not going to have enough wood to make all of the buildings he needs to go castle.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
He's also quite low on food for some reason. Did he miss a boar or something? I don't know. He could take his deer patch on the front, but he hasn't found it. Okay.
Do you think it's vital to always take that second ball?
Oh yeah, that's 350 free food. You don't have to pay anything for that unless you lose a bill.
Oh yeah, you might pay a villager or two, depending like what kind of skilled player you are and how good you are at luring. If you're me, not very, and not very.
We've got
we see a
Briddo
barracks there
taking
for Flightless already. Is he? If you want to click on the barracks, is he making anything at barracks at this point?
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. He's not making anything. The barracks will just be so that he can build a stables as one of his one of his feudal age buildings. So that he
Oh
can,
right. So instead of putting an armory or a market, he's just going to go with a.
he's gonna go stables and blacksmith and feudal,
Ah, right.
so that he can go straight into knights when he hits castle.
That's interesting. Oh, that makes a lot of sense as well.
We've got stables coming up for Lugango, so we should. We'll probably be seeing some scouts, unless he's going for the same strat as Flight.
We just got a question from T-Grudge, and he's wondering what makes Persians the best civ, Pyro.
Because they're my favourite. That's pretty much it.
I mean, if you look critically, I mean, you'll probably still disagree with me, Pyro, but if you look critically, the Huns are considered the best land. For every standard map, the Huns are considered the best civ.
Every
I would say.
standard map.
Like, if you're sorry,
No.
how to word it? If you're looking at like your
If you're just
average
looking at
map,
Arabia.
Huns are considered the best.
Arabia, you've got Huns and Aztecs are the best, yeah.
We'll apply it to this map. Like, who do you think is the best civ on this map?
I'd say
Personal
Huns,
preferences
Huns or
aside.
Aztecs. One of
Yeah.
them. But,
What
Persians are the
civ
best
wouldn't you
'cause they're
want?
the coolest. I don't.
What civ would
I
you last civ?
I would not want Koreans because I
Or
hate them.
Vikings? You won't want Vikings
I'd rather
either.
have Vikings than Koreans, just because I don't like Koreans.
Like, putting personal preference aside, which do you think is weaker,
Oh,
Vikings or
Vikings.
Koreans?
Vikings is weaker
Yeah,
than Koreans on any land map. I'd
I
rather
always
have
seem to land
Vikings.
Vikings.
I always land Koreans and Indians on random.
Indians are pretty atrocious.
I like Indians now. I used to hate them, but then I got them so much that I got used to them. Scout rush from Legango coming in.
That's interesting.
No, it's not. No, no, it is.
How's it not
It is
interesting?
interesting.
Give me give me a paragraph on how that's not interesting.
I'm not gonna give you a paragraph, but I just
Uh,
wanted to, counter what you said. But this scout's gonna come in and go straight for this gold here.
yeah, interesting. I want that paragraph.
I'm not
But
giving you a paragraph. Oh, he
you
had
might
a
see
weak villager on the gold.
do you reckon you might see a castle being landed in between one of his wooden sorry, not wood, his one of his golden stone at some point
Whose?
at on Briddo's. Might see Legango trying to land a castle somewhere.
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know too much about the Gango's gameplay style, to be honest. If it was Hammer Time, I would say definitely he's gonna drop a castle. But
Who would you say is the weakest player on Team Spear?
I'm not sure because, like I say, I don't know too much about Legango's gameplay, and I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
played much with Optio either. But Legango's getting a lot of villager kills here with the scout
yeah, he
rush.
is.
It's paid for itself several times over.
What do you want to see from Purple to counter these scouts? Just some spears.
Some spares would be good, but we have knights from Flightless coming in to deal with
Flightless
them.
always to the rescue.
Yeah,
That's what makes
that's
him such a good
Flightless's
player.
job to just come to the rescue.
Yeah.
And there we go, Briddo's castle, so he can probably make some knights to protect himself from the scouts.
Might even try land a castle in Legango. He might get a bit cheeky.
Legango's also castle though.
And we just got a question from Sky85.
Yes.
Did you guys hear about the new DLC for Age of Empires 2? I think we were just talking about that, how they're going to add the African
The
empires
African
to it.
Kingdoms expansion. Yeah, that's an entire expansion, not just DLC. And it's looking pretty awesome.
Yeah, I am looking forward to it. I mean, I think Forgotten was a really good expansion.
Yeah,
And I don't think it's seen it. Again, you might disagree, but I don't think it's seen its time in the light. It was a really good expansion for what it's worth.
how much is it worth? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I got mine for free, so
Oh, really?
you know, yeah.
Who'd you get it from?
Oh, Nebo just messaged me like a link to it, and I just clicked on it and got it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't think too much about it.
We've had an archer rush from Spare, which we missed, but now he's also towering the gold. Well, he has towered the gold of enemy. But again, there's knights from Flightless, because Flightless is to
Yeah,
the rescue.
it is looking good, Sky. One of the things about Age of Empires is it's a classic, but it always needs a bit of rejuvenation every now and again. And I really think we will see like even some new players who want to try this new content because they've just played on the standard AOE and they just want to do single player and they try online. It's always good to see new players to the game.
Indeed it is. Like you, Spare. Oh, not Spare, Emu.
Oh,
I got my S's mixed up.
I think Spear's a bit too busy to answer that question.
Yeah, Spare's not even listening. He's playing the game. I was meaning you, Emu. I got my
Yeah.
Sacred
I
Emu
got ya.
and Spare mixed up because they both start with S. But Spare running away with his archers doesn't want to engage those knights,
No,
which is fair enough.
I think that's a smart idea. What good do you see? Dark Age, not Dark Age, sorry, feudal archers. What would you utilize those archers for at this point? Because I don't see them standing up to anything, from the Castle Age.
These archers are good.
Yeah.
They're in good numbers. So as soon as Spare hits castle, which
Yeah, he might be able to
hasn't
pick off a
actually
few
clicked up
vills.
to castle yet, but he's going back in to try and find some raiding. But if he keeps up those good numbers, then they'll be very helpful. Or it'll be really good to see them
Just
upgrade to
some
crossbow.
massed archers, yeah. You know that, yeah, of course, Flightless will be starting to pump out those knights, though, so it
Yeah.
might get a bit nasty if he gets those archers in a bad position.
And of course, the Persian knights have bonus attack against archers.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's 2 bonus attack. Yes. Oh, actually,
That's
it's a team bonus, so all knights
ah,
on Team Flightless have a bonus attack against archers.
that's a nice little bonus.
Yeah,
I like.
Optio is Japanese, going for knights. I don't know how
See,
I
that's one of
feel
those.
about that.
That's one of those examples there where you see those knights near those villages. If those archers were in there, they'll be picking them off. I don't know whose team that was for, but I'd like to see those archers get in and pick off a few villages.
Oh, Spears Archers. Oh, yeah, there is a hole there, isn't there? He's busted
And
down that gate.
quite a interesting statement by Tigrudge. He says that AOE is pretty dead, but the only people who play it, played it in their childhood, and he doesn't think the new expansion will bring many new players, just to entice more nostalgia warriors, as he puts it, like us. And that's very true. That's probably more true than my statement, if anything. I mean,
Okay.
AOE is only around because people played it when they were a kid. I know that I started playing AOE
Yes
1,
and
which
no.
led to AOE 2, because it was in a Wheatbix box. So,
You. Oh, sorry. You do find people who never played it as a kid who pick it up and start playing it.
yeah. I mean, it is a bit of a knack to pick up if you haven't been playing it, since you were a kid.
It's a
But,
tough game to learn.
yeah. And tough one to master as well.
Oh, incredibly tough.
Yeah, Nutrigrain, that's the one. Are
Three
you on,
Nutrigrain packets. Yeah, man. I
are
never
you in
got it in my Nutrigrain.
Australia or New Zealand to grudge?
He doesn't have an R in his name, by the way.
Yeah, Tigudge. I'll just call him TG. I'll call him TG.
PG.
Yeah.
You could just call him Gudge.
Nah, TG. He's got a nickname now. NZ.
NZ.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. All these archers going to be going down for spare, so we're not going to be seeing them turn into crossbows. Oh, it's the worst possible time for them all to die as well.
Yeah, as I said earlier, these crossbows, sorry, these archers, if they get in a bad corner, could be quite nasty for them.
Although he does still have 7, but these knights are going to take them out easily.
Yeah, they're screwed.
3 hitting them.
Why aren't those knights going back for the kill?
Whereabouts?
Just oh, sorry, I'm a bit lagged to you,
Oh,
but
okay.
they are. Never mind. I was wondering what they were doing.
Yeah, they ran away for some reason, came back and killed. One knight being lost for Flightless, not too much of a biggie. Flightless continuing to pump out the knights. More knights coming in for Optio into the eco of Flightless. A lot of knights from Lugango, actually. Frankish knights too, so they're going to be quite powerful when he gets to Imp.
Yeah, I mean that's what the Franks are good for. They're knights in the castle age. So hopefully he makes the
No, man.
impact
No,
that's needed.
You go Franks, you definitely want to get throwing axemen. They're the best unit in the game.
You reckon?
No.
I don't know. Maybe you thought they were. What would you say is the worst special unit, Pyro?
The worst special unit? Elephant archers.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
What?
They're pretty cool.
I don't like them. But throwing axemen would be down there as one of the worst, because, I mean, they're good, but only in some
They could probably,
situations.
a couple of ownership shots and it's, pretty GG for them.
Oh, it's same for any archer, or any ranged
Yeah.
unit, though.
Pretty much. The Franks really aren't, in my opinion, a good civ.
They're not versatile enough.
An interesting thing that we saw earlier on was a Frank player not going with knights, because everyone expects when you're a Frank player that you're just going to hit those knights, as many as possible, as fast as possible.
That's what
But
happened
if you
with throwing
actually,
axemen.
yeah, if you bring out something different, they just don't expect it.
Yeah. God.
I'll,
The
I'll just be, I'll just be massing pikes.
We have the guard tower upgrade for spare, but that's because he is the Koreans, and upon getting Castle Age, guard tower is researched automatically.
Oh, that's nice. That's lovely.
It is quite nice.
Oh,
That's one thing that makes Korean tower rushes decent.
oh, I'm just trying to find some stuff that's going on my spec, and you'll note these knights from Flightless coming in to Teal to Lagongo at the moment.
Yeah, but at the same time, we've got knights already in the eco of Briddo. There's a lot of dead villages.
Oh, they are too. He's got his own knights in there.
Yeah,
I wonder if. Oh no, Flightless noticing a massive gap there, and he's going to get a few kills. He could take down
yeah.
a TC if he wanted.
He's
This could be
idling.
huge.
He could take down the TC. There's enough there. But Lagango's entire economy almost being idled just from the presence of these knights.
Look! Yeah. Did you see all those idle villages near that wood there?
Yeah,
Oh, they're going to
and
get. Oh wow, this is pretty big.
oh, so
The amount
much
of.
damage.
Oh wow,
I would love to be flightless right now.
that's just quite satisfying, isn't it?
It's so satisfying. His town centers are full as well, so he can't get any more in the town centers.
And Lagango's trying to send his knights back, but it's not going to be enough. This is a
Coming
big
too
moment,
late. So much damage done already.
and Briddo is going to be Flightless's biggest fan at the moment.
Yeah, causing all those knights to go back to Lagango's own base. Lagango lagging the game a little bit right now.
Good old Lagango.
Yeah, man. That's what
If
we
there's
keep
one
him
thing
around
that,
for, to make it
yeah,
still legitimate players.
if there's one thing you can guarantee, is that Lagango will lag.
Yeah. The Romans versus Barbarian scenario. Yes, I have played that. It is pretty cool. That's the one made by Spirit of the Law, I believe. And
Romans versus Barbarians. No, I haven't myself.
okay, I recommend it. However, you do want people who are fairly decent and know what they're doing as the Romans, because when I played, I was the Vikings, and we had people as the Romans who didn't really know what they were doing, and they kind of just got slaughtered.
And we've just got 2 new followers in, so thank you for that.
Thank you for the followers. What are their names?
How do you check?
I check. I go on my
Ah, sweet.
emails. Thank you for following Bath299, Comesthemus, I Victorious, Italo96,
I Victorious ended up following.
Come on.
Oh, cheers. You're welcome.
What's wrong with I Victorious following? Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, nothing. No, we love the guy. He's our favorite spec at the moment.
Oh, a nice quick wall going there for Optio, keeping those knights away from those villagers trying to make the castle. Well, the one villager trying to make the castle.
And Flightless's knights are coming into Optio's base,
Yeah,
and you can't say
that's
that
what I was
Optio.
just talking about.
Oh, right. Sorry, I wasn't listening to that. Let's concentrate. No. I was just trying to get my my spec up, but you can't say
only have
Optio
one
wouldn't have been
monitor.
expecting this. Yeah.
Oh, right, because you're on a laptop.
Yeah.
I don't know, Optio could have been expecting it, since he would have seen all the knights leave Lagango's base.
I mean, if he didn't, that would have been, a player of Optio's skill, I'm sure would have noticed.
Yeah.
Or surely Lagango would have started pinging and been like, oh, fuck,
Yeah. We have a lot of pressure coming on to enemy from Spear on the right flank. And quite a lot
Oh,
of crossbows, mangonels
Optio
even,
might.
and spearmen, pikemen for spear.
Optio might actually be able to defend this up here.
Optio, yeah.
Yeah, he will be
Uh,
able to. But concentrating
he's
on.
losing a lot, but he'll be able to stop it eventually. He's making samurai. I do not
Oh,
agree with this.
we
Samurai
could see
versus knights is a bad idea.
a bigger Naga hit here. Oh, we do. Oh,
Yeah, it
it's
kills one.
one kill.
And
Ah,
yeah. Oh, yes.
oh,
2 for 1. That was definitely worth it.
we're actually having a really good game here. That we're
Yeah, we
that's
are.
eventuating.
Oh, and we have knights pouring out of Lagango's base, chasing 3 knights from Briddo.
Enemy versus Spear is actually quite a nice matchup, but as we can see, Spear has finally broken through.
Yeah. And Flightless is going to have to come and help him, or he's going to get
Yeah,
killed.
I'd like to see some stables near closer to enemy's base because he's having to go a long way to help out enemy over there,
Yeah.
Ray.
Good night, guard.
But
Optio with some idle villagers on the farms. And what's Spear's resources looking like? Okay, so Spear's got a lot of food. I'm not sure what he's going to do with that. But Spear has a good number of crossbows out now. And
to count,
pikemen,
yeah, to counter that, you're gonna have to see some
mangonels.
mangonels. Yeah, just gonna say, didn't know
Yeah,
if he had
but
nagas or mangonels, but you can see that to counter that, because Spear obviously knows that they're gonna come.
yeah,
He's got his own mangonels.
he's got the crossbowman on wide stance, so the
I mean,
mangonels area of effect damage is very minimized. Oh, and Briddo coming in to try and help out and running his knights
running
straight
straight into
into
those
a
spears.
field of spears
They
or
barely had to
pikes.
move.
They didn't even get a hit off.
Oh,
I'm not sure how Flightless is going to help this, if he even is going to help this, because he's only got knights and
I mean,
there's
the
a
good
lot of
thing.
pikemen.
I was going to say the good thing about spears and crossbowmen is they're not going to take down buildings, but as I said that, I see these 2 battering rams coming in, so that's some good play from Spear over there.
Yeah,
Going to
and
get down a TC and get some Vil kills.
Spear is
But
Imperial as well.
the big question at the moment is where's Flightless? He's just patrolling some knights to the north of his base,
Yeah, not doing much
and they're all,
again.
and they're all a lot of them are, not got much health left.
Oh, true
But
that.
we see the
Ligango moving in to take out town
yeah, I
centers.
saw that. Times are changing.
I think Flightless is waiting for the Imperial upgrade. He's almost got it researched.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty bad for Team Flightless at this point.
Yeah, they're all Castle Age versus all Imperial Age.
And if we look at how
Britto's
much,
losing town centers.
if we look at how much resource, say Briddo has, he could be spending that right now. He's got 3k wood, about 1k food, and about a k gold. He could be spending that. And then you've got enemy, who's got 1,000 food, 1,000 wood, 2,000 food, and 2,000 gold, with even 400 stone. So he could be spending that. But
Yeah, he could get out quite a few mangonels or
often players, and I do this myself, just focus on getting resources when they have resources, when they need to get units, and often when other people ask for help, they just send resources, which the other player doesn't need. You just need to get units on that map.
yeah, that does happen.
And we see that Spear has upgraded his archers to Arbalest,
Yes,
and he's getting a few
he
more
does.
battering rams in there, so it's not looking good at all for Team Flightless.
We're not
And
seeing helps though from Spear. Well, probably because he doesn't have enough gold actually.
I honestly thought that enemy would hold up a bit better against Spear, but Spear getting the
I
best of him.
didn't think so. There's a lot of Cavalier here for Ligango. He's gonna be able to destroy everything that Briddo has with just these Cavalier. Nearly fully upgraded Cavalier, just missing one attack upgrade. I imagine we'll be seeing the Paladin upgrade sometime, as soon as he has enough gold.
I'm just going to go into Flightless's chat and see what their thoughts are at this time, so I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. And there's a big flood of Japanese arbalists coming over from Optio. Arbalists and samurai. I disagree with the samurai choice a lot. Samurai are only good against other unique units. Otherwise, they're quite inefficient, and you may as well use champions. But Flightless with the Cavalier, cleaning up everything Optio is sending. Although, he only has so many Cavalier and he can't be everywhere at once. A lot of villages coming forward for Optio. All of the town centers and economy are going down for enemy, as well as Lugango. Not Lugango, Briddo. So the only one with much left on Flightless's team is Flightless himself.
So I just quickly went and asked, what they were thinking of the game so far, Team Flightless, and it's just as we expected. They're not looking good, and they really need to get some units out. So they're understanding where they're going wrong, but it might be a bit late to fix that at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty GG from here. Briddo's lost his whole economy, as well as enemy has lost almost his whole economy. And now even Flightless is getting raided, or he's getting a house shot at by some arbalists. I was saying to the stream before that I disagree strongly with this option for Elite Samurai from Optio, as no one on Team Flightless is going for the unique units, and Samurai are only cost efficient against unique units.
Yeah, what I think Optio was thinking is he thought, from my team there's quite a lot of paladins on the map, whatnot, as we're just seeing, and so he wanted to kind of mix it up with a bit of infantry, but he gets wrecked by paladins himself from Flightless, and Flightless is the person who's going to save his team at this point, and
if he can.
Yeah, it's a question of when rather than if, I would think.
But Optio choosing to go infantry, as you say, he'd be better to go champions because they're more cost efficient. I believe they cost a bit less, and they're also stronger. They have a little less health, deal more damage, cost less. Yeah, but enemies and Briddo's base is completely gutted, nothing left. Flightless is pretty much the only one left in the game.
Yeah, but Flightless is a skilled player, but I don't think he's skilled enough to do 3v1 against 3 other very good players.
No, he's not.
I mean, maybe if these players were 16Ks, he might be able to knock out one quickly, but they're not. They're most of them are around that 17K, 18K, yeah, around that level. But if anyone can do it, I'll Flightless. We'll give it a go.
Flightless is trying to save Briddo, sending all his paladins in. The Persian paladin versus Frankish paladin, even outnumbered. Well, the Persian
Flightlessbird has resigned.
Yes,
Flightlessbird resigned.
All Flightless's paladins were cleaned up, and he knew they were.
So that's GG.
Cleaned up, so he's GG.
Enemies realise that it's GG.
Briddo's the only one left, and then we have to resign from him.